This is not a drill, ladies and gentlemen. We have just got on our very first Modern Warfare 3 Zombies teaser officially, which confirms Zombies is actually a Modern Warfare 3. This is not a joke. This is not clickbait, and you can do this for yourselves and have it proven to you right now. As up until the reveal event, which is tomorrow inside of Warzone, I'll be streaming it here live on the channel. There has been a bunch of teasers that have been sent if you text a certain number. The number was flashed in the reveal trailer for Modern Warfare 3. It's been sending teasers about the reveal event, and today, if you text the word zombies to this number, you get an immediate response of a zombies emoji and an official sound teaser from Activision's website. And let me play you that sound right now. Oh my god, ladies and gentlemen, zombies officially in Modern Warfare 3. I am so hyped right now because for the longest time there has been rumors and speculation that zombies was going to be in Modern Warfare 3, isn't going to be on Modern Warfare 3, but this is all the confirmation and proof that you need that this thing actually exists. Now, I want to play you the sound file again, and we're going to break this thing down and try and pick apart any details possible from this audio. Now let's focus on the first 2 seconds here. We hear a chime and then the sound of what sounds to be a zombie spawning, but we can also hear like a static of electricity in the background. Now, the thing with these audio teasers is that they are so vague, they could be showing literally anything, but we just can't see it. Does this part of the audio indicate that this is going to be some sort of zombie involving electricity? Potentially. I'm not thinking Avogadro, but there obviously has to be some significance to it. But the second part sounds to be of another zombie spawning, but this sounds like a much bigger version of that zombie. It almost sounds like there's a cast of thunder or lightning in the background as the zombie's groaning, but throughout the years of all the different dev studios working on zombies, they've all sounded distinctly different, but to me, this just sounds distinctly like a Treyarch zombie. Now, we don't know that for definite, but I really hope it is, because at the end of the day, Treyarch created Call of Duty Zombies, and as amazing as some other spin-off zombies like IW, for example, end of the day, Treyarch just always makes the best zombies. Let's just forget about Vanguard, though. But in saying that, I think we also need to realize just how excited we got from the reveal of Vanguard Zombies and leading up to its launch. So I think we should be excited, but we should also temper our expectations slightly, because there's been a ton of leaks about what the Modern Warfare 3 Zombies mode is going to be, and it just sounds so crazy to think that zombies in Modern Warfare is actually happening. But a few months ago, we got a big bombshell rumor from Insider Gaming where, according to them, the zombies mode in this game is going to be an Outbreak 2.0, so a spiritual successor to the open world Outbreak mode that we saw in Black Ops Cold War. And that is not a round-based mode. That is an objective-based mode, but it still had rounds per se, but each round was classed as completing a single objective. But if this is going to be a spiritual successor to Outbreak 2.0, then I'm expecting there to be some massive differences and innovation. The first being that every Outbreak map we got in Cold War was essentially just on a multiplayer map, and they weren't even reskinned. The one thing that I think Vanguard did well was its art direction in spicing up the levels that they had. Like Duran Fang was basically multiplayer remasters, but they all looked really dang good. And I hope that this has a visual identity where the map or the multiple maps, if it's going to work just like Outbreak, where it's broken down into all the multiplayer maps, has a distinct zombies look and feel. Now, I have had this thought since the very beginning of DMZ because I absolutely love that mode, and that really proves just how big of a scale Call of Duty could go in the future with how many players could be on one singular map, as well as there being like hundreds, if not thousands of AI. I've said since day one, if they could replace the AI soldiers with zombies on DMZ, then that would be incredible. And I really hope that that's what we see with this new Outbreak 2.0 in Modern Warfare 3. Technology is already there for there to be thousands of AI on the map at once with zombies, and then if there was somehow a way for us to have more than 4 players on that would be actually insane. Because if the technology is there for so many AI to be on a massive map, then the technology is also there for there to be more players on the map like we see with DMZ. But if we have this massive open world map, I would love for them to really go and push into the survival element, because that's something we've not really seen before. We've had rounds, we've had objectives. This is obviously going to be more along the lines of objectives than any round-based, but to me, imagine like a proper open world where you actually have survival elements, such as like having to scavenge for different things to keep yourself alive. They could really push the boat out to differentiate this experience to what we're used to in round-based, and even go like to that level where it could be comparable to like DayZ, which I used to play so much of back in the day. And that idea of taking Call of Duty Zombies to that next level open world sounds like the stuff of dreams. That's also me just spitting a load of copium, but I'd love to see them take some of the things that worked really well in DMZ and apply that into Outbreak, because clearly hunger is there for us to get a mode like Outbreak and DMZ combined. I think that would be so cool. And when you look at Outbreak, when the mode first launched, it had a limited amount of things to do, but after all of the seasonal updates to Outbreak, there is now so much to do in that game that I think it would be amazing if we had that same level of content on day one from the launch of this new mode. Now, another really interesting rumor that came out in May from Insider Gaming is that it's understood to them that Activision is weighing the possibilities of if this mode should be a part of the premium title or if it would make more sense for it to be a free-to-play experience. And if this did end up being a free-to-play experience, then this would be catastrophically huge for Zombies as a whole. There's been free access weekends for Cold War Zombies for both round-based and for Outbreak, but I think for an experience like this, especially if this was open to everyone to play, a bit like how DMZ is free to play, then this would catapult the player count in Call of Duty Zombies to a level we have never ever seen before, which would be just absolutely incredible. Now, as far as rumors go for the map that's going to be on this game mode, it's supposed to be the rumored Warzone map Las Almas that's going to be coming with Modern Warfare 3. And if that is the case, then it would make a lot of sense to use some or maybe all of the map already done as a foundation for the map for Zombies. But like I said earlier in the video, I just really hope that if that is the case, then we actually see the map zombified and look different to what the Warzone map will look like. Don't get me wrong, a lot of the round-based maps we got for Cold War looked visually nice, but they were all just different bases and they didn't really have a lot of character to them. And when you look at games like Black Ops 3 Zombies, where you have such drastic experiences and atmospheres with maps like Shadows of Evil, Zetsubou no Shima, Gorod Krovi, and then like Mob of the Dead and Origins, they are so unique in their atmospheres that alone sells the map. Now, I know that if we only just get the Outbreak mode in Modern Warfare 3 and we see no round-based zombies, that will obviously be quite disappointing to quite a lot of you who have just been waiting for round-based zombies since the end of Cold War in 2021. But if Treyarch are making this game mode for Modern Warfare 3 Zombies, then there is no doubt that they have seen and heard every single complaint about Vanguard Zombies and will double down to make sure that they don't make the same mistakes they made with that mode with this mode. And on paper, I think it's impossible for them to make the same mistakes because Vanguard Zombies was a weird hybrid between it being an Outbreak and a round-based, but this just sounds like it's going to be completely open world Outbreak style, where there isn't going to be this confusion of round-based and objectives. But if we already have an official Zombies teaser, that gives me confidence that we might actually hear something about Zombies tomorrow with the reveal. Traditionally, when we have reveals, we just see a reveal trailer that contains mostly campaign footage and we get information about the campaign, then multiplayer comes later and Zombies comes last. That's how it worked for both Cold War and for Vanguard, so I will be extremely surprised if we see anything tomorrow about Zombies, but the fact we have this now makes me feel like we aren't too far away from waiting until we actually get some official details on Modern Warfare 3 Zombies. And whenever we do, you know you'll find it here on this channel first, so be sure to subscribe with the bell ticked, because tomorrow is going to be a crazy day for the channel with that reveal live event where we're going to be streaming it, and then straight after the reveal we're going to be covering everything that gets released about Modern Warfare 3. So if Zombies does get announced tomorrow, you will need to be on the channel here to see it. But I'd love to know what you think down below in the comment section about this. If you're excited, drop a like rating, and I'll see you tomorrow for the Modern Warfare 3 reveal.